Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Notes from a Songbird podcast with yours truly, Myra DeShields Farrell. We're going to kick things off quickly because I don't know how this camera's going to hold up. It's doing some crazy things. This is going to be episode 15C, and I'm going to try to go through it rather quickly. So when we last tuned in, I was working with this nebulizer, the Nawadi, and I'm going to quickly tell you how to use it. I think I want to get to that rather quickly so that I don't lose any time with this camera. So on the box, you'll see three different ways that the nebulizer can be used. There's two at the front and the end that you want to look at. The one in the middle is really for children. So there's the mouthpiece one, and then there's the one with a full mesh around your nose and mouth. I like to use that one so I get everything in one shot, but you certainly can use the one that's directly targeted toward the throat. All right, your vocal nebulizer routine should look something like this. And this is me using my Nawadi because it's dirt cheap. Look it up. You can get it on Amazon, but I'm not endorsing anything from a standpoint of saying to you, buy this one, because I do not work for that company. I'm not getting paid. This is just my personal point of view, choice, and what I've purchased and what's working for me. For about almost 3 years, I've been using that. So pre-show, this is what you want to do, 5 to 7 minutes, step by step, right? The goal is to gently wake up and hydrate your vocal folds without overworking them. Use 0.9% saline solution only. Nebulize for about 5 to 7 minutes. Yes, it's a serious thing. Breathe normally through your mouth, relaxed, not forcing anything. After you use the nebulizer, do straw phonation for about 2 to 3 minutes. We talked about the straw phonation in the prior episodes. Then you're going to do light warm-ups, humming, lip trills, easy scales. What you're going to feel is easier onset of sound, less dryness, smoother transitions between registers. Now, this is optional, but right before you go on stage for about 2 to 3 minutes, it's a quick refresh. You can do a short nebulizer session for 2 to 3 minutes, follow with gentle humming only, no heavy singing. This is especially helpful if the air is dry, you've been talking a lot, or you feel some type of vocal fatigue. Post-show, 8 to 10 minutes. You're going to do recovery and inflammation reduction, step by step. Nebulize again with saline, 8 to 10 minutes. Sit quietly, no talking if possible. After, gentle hums or light straw phonation, then vocal rest. It's very important to rest those vocal cords. What this will do is rehydrate your vocal cords, helps reduce swelling, and speeds up recovery for the next day. On non-performance days, keep your voice consistently healthy. Nebulize once daily, 5 to 10 minutes. Pair with light vocal exercises, okay? These are non-performance days. Key tips. This is where people go wrong as singers. They overdo it. Overdoing it is not better. They use medicated solutions that are not prescribed. Do not do that. Only use medicated solutions that are prescribed. Sing full out immediately after nebulizing. This is what you don't want to do. So make sure you don't overdo it. You don't use medicated solutions unless prescribed. You don't sing out fully immediately after nebulizing. Do's. Stay hydrated with water too. Just don't think if I'm using a nebulizer, oh, I'm good. No. Water, 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 water. Keep your nebulizer clean. Make sure you clean it. The mesh is sensitive, so don't be putting oils and things on it. Listen to your body and adjust time if needed. Let's see. I've been singing 20 plus years, right? So to elevate my stamina, let's say they call this the performance sandwich method. You do a pre-nebulizer, then you do a warm-up, you perform nebulizer post performance, then you do vocal rest. That's going to give me consistency across multiple gigs or long events. Sometimes you're running from one event to the other. Bonus for those who do live performances, genres that require smooth phrasing, controlled airflow, emotional delivery. That nebulizer is going to help you. It's going to help you feel more connected, legato. That is less effort on sustained notes, more responsive for runs and dynamics. So this is just something you want to keep in mind when it comes to using that particular device. And you definitely want to get a nebulizer. That's going to be beneficial. You're going to want to watch your food choices. You're going to want to watch how you are taking care of the voice. You know, treat your voice like it's your investment. Take care of it. Don't do anything that's going to hurt the voice, and you should be fine. I'm going to apologize in advance that these segments had to be, you know, sort of piecemeal. But make sure you use sterile saline only, okay? Make sure you use sterile saline only. Like I said, do not use essential oils or random mixtures unless they're medically approved, because you're breathing this stuff in, it's going to affect you in one way or another. So only use what is recommended. Don't buy things that are very costly, people. Just save your money as much as possible. And I've given you some great tips. Don't underestimate the need to take care of your voice and drink water. Vocal care is protecting your instrument. And if you want to have the longevity in using your voice, you're definitely going to want to put these things to use. And when it comes to vocal care, I'm very serious about taking care of my voice. That is how I'm able to sing for so long, have vocal strength and power and agility, and just be able to go out and still perform at a certain level. And I'm grateful for that. None of this will ever be bragging for me. This is more what you're hearing is gratitude. And when I said you didn't want to go out there looking like a pregnant woman on stage from bloating, there's nothing wrong with pregnancy. There's pregnant people who sing. I'm talking about people who are not pregnant, who are now bloating because they've taken in carbonation and they've taken in these, you know, like things like seltzer water, things that could change and alter their body and make them feel less confident on stage. You know, singing is also about your looks too. So you want to do the best that you can to put your best foot forward in anything, not just singing, but in anything. But mostly when it comes to singing, people are seeing a persona. People are seeing you in your element. They're drawn to you. So you want to make sure you show up. We talk about that in other episodes. So in closing, I want to say that I love teaching. I love helping people get to the best of their ability. If you found these episodes, that is 15 ABC. Yes, they were ABC due to my camera, but hopefully I can get that sorted and keep these episodes in the usual 30 to 45-minute segment. But I thank you for tuning in. If you liked what you heard, you think that this could benefit someone, please like, subscribe, and share. And you never know what these episodes will do for someone who's on the road to thinking about singing, thinking about taking it on, or even becoming a better singer. If you sing in groups, if you sing choruses, if you sing in any way, shape, or form, Notes from a Songbird is going to help you. I am going to provide as much as I can as far as vocal tips that I know are tried and true. And I've had several students where they're all doing well. They've all advanced to some degree. So I stand by what I teach. I know what I'm teaching is good because I've applied knowledge to people without having this information, like books and things that I've had to read up on and study. So I'm just letting you know, all I did was go back and research the things that I was doing and then applying that knowledge to other people, because I know what was working for me was successful. Now, you may say, you're just one person. How do you know that will work on another person? I didn't. I just started taking on students, and when I saw them excelling the way in which they were, I knew I had something with which I could help people to become better at their craft, male or female. So I am really about improvement. So I hope that this information has really benefited you, and I'm going to wish that you have a blessed evening, morning, whatever it is or where you are in the world, but that you take care of your voice and you really see that this is critical to longevity in music or a music career. Episode 16, I had to peek and see where we're going. We're going to talk about defining your identity. Who are you? How do you know where you're going? We're going to talk about certain things when it comes to music. So tune in to that episode 16 as soon as I get this camera sorted. Thank you so much for your patience, and thanks for tuning in to Notes from a Songbird from yours truly, Myra DeShields Farrell. Take care.